Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are live here on Thursday Night Live on Raise Your Vibration TV. I am Jeff Smith. I am a professional tarot reader and astrologer, 30 years of experience plus, and bringing you the new moon vibes in Gemini for Sunday. The new moon is happening June 14th on Sunday, and oh boy, is it a good one. And we're going to go over everything tonight. And not only am I going to explain the astrology and the energy and why you should even bother doing all this stuff, but I'm going to talk about how we can use this to release what no longer serves us. Full moons are usually a time for that, but in order to allow these new beginnings to come in, which new moons are all about, you want to be able to release something and move forward. And as soon as you close that door, another one opens. And there will be something that comes up tonight, a realization, an epiphany, or whatever you want to call it in the next few days, that's going to give you the insight on what you need to release and to move forward. So welcome, everybody. And I'm so glad that you are here. Again, we're going to go over so much, and we're going to do 12 signs. I'm doing forecasts for all 12 signs. And also, I'm going to be doing a card pull. We're going to be pulling numbers. We're going to pull some angel numbers. And we're also going to pull a message from your guide. All right. So welcome, everybody. Hi, Jessica. How is you? Happy Thursday night, honey child. All right. So let's get to it. Where do we go and download the free? I got so much going on, man. I'm telling you, new moon in Gemini. Mind is just racing. So yes, what we're doing, have a sip of tea, Jeff. What we're going to do first, I believe, is we're going to clear our energy. Then we're going to do the astrology. We're going to pull some cards, and then we're going to do a really good meditation. Now, this meditation is pretty long. I really like it, and I hope you do too. So yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get this Palo Santo ready. Although I don't know how it's going to burn. It's taken forever because I got a fan on because it's like really hot today. It's muggy. It's like real muggy. Like you can cut the air with the knife, but it's better than snow, and I'll take it. It's better than fucking 0 degrees and all of that shit. So welcome, everybody. Come on in, drop your sign in the chat. Oh, this is burning my hand. Ow. Okay, so let's clear our energy out. We're going to do that with some Palo Santo. Very good. All right. Let's clear the host energy first, because Lord knows we could use that. We could use a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? All right, so go ahead. Take a deep breath. Very good. And release. Very good. All right. Take another slow, deep breath in. And release. Ooh, let's get all that off you. Ooh, yuck. Yeah, we're going to need another one. Take another slow, deep breath in. Hold it. And release. Very good. Ooh, yeah. Let's bless the table. Let's get everything going. Welcome, everybody. Let's get the effing show started. And thank you so much for being here. I love you all. So let's do this, okay? So what we have here is the new moon in Gemini. And I love talking about the moon phases. And I'm going to explain a little bit for that of that to you tonight, okay? So we're going to deep dive into this new moon in Gemini. And this is happening Sunday, June 14th, 2026, the year of our Lord. And it's happening at 10:54 p.m. And just so you know, I don't know if it's Gemini's energy, but every time I get into Gemini's energy, either doing my readings or anything else, I get a little crazy, a little much, I guess you could say, okay? So, and this is just not a regular new moon. This is a supermoon. It is the first Gemini new moon since Uranus moved into this sign of Gemini in April. And this is staying for 8 years. Okay? And it's loaded with cosmic significance. So here's what we're going to cover tonight. what new moons actually are and why working with them can genuinely change your life. And trust me when I tell you this, I've been using moon phases for a long time. And of course, there's always something new to learn. But when I first started doing astrology, when I really started to become a professional, I used to keep composition books and I would journal every day where the moon was. I would do that in the morning. I would put all the astro info into my journal. And then I would go through the day and then come home and reflect on how that energy that I put in the beginning of the journal to see how it matched up. And it was great research. I have a stack of them here. It was great. It was a great learning experience too. And I learned to use the phases. So the astrology of this new moon and all the layers and all the flavors, okay? All 12 signs in depth so you know exactly where this is lighting up in your chart. And I've got this beautiful guided meditation together to connect with this energy. And don't forget, the link is in the chat that you can download your free 6-page guide from everything from tonight, and it's completely free. Absolutely. So let's get into it. All right? Let's go. Before we can really talk about this new moon, I want to make sure everyone here understands what a new moon actually is and why it matters so much. Because this is not about looking at the sky. This is about working with the natural rhythm of the cosmos to amplify your intentions. Every single month, like clockwork, the sun and the moon meet up at the exact same degree of the zodiac. When that happens, the moon becomes invisible from the earth. The sky goes dark. That is the new moon. Freebie, absolutely. Positively. All right, think about a seed. A seed has to go into the dark soil before it can grow towards the light. Look at how everything is blooming right now. You know what I mean? That's the new moon energy. It's the blank page, the fertile ground, the moment before the beginning. What you focus on, write down, and speak aloud at a new moon carries a special energetic charge that builds momentum over the next 28 days. Accumulating at the full moon. Jesus Christ. More tea, please. More tea. The full moon on June 29th is in Capricorn. That is your harvest point. Whatever you plant on Sunday night is what you are harvesting 2 weeks from now. Okay? So there it is right there. You've got your power window as it is for the next 28 days. And you always get a chance to do that. So every month you can plant these new seeds of these beginnings and watch them come through. All right? So why work with the moon phases? Because the moon moves through 8 distinct phases every single month. And I show that to you guys on the midweek reset. And I hope, no, it won't come across the screen. But yes, during my readings, I teach you these moon phases as much as I possibly can. Each one has its own energy. A new moon, that's where you plant your intentions. That's what we're going to learn about and do tonight. Waxing phases, where we take action and build momentum. Okay, oops. I hit the wrong button. The full moon, where we celebrate, we release, and we receive. And then we have the waning phases, where we get clear, we get some rest, and we let go. So when you align your life with that rhythm, you stop swimming against the current and start flowing with it. And things start to feel easier. Synchronicities multiply. The right doors open. And this isn't superstition, it's rhythm, it's alignment. And it's you working with the universe instead of against it. We're all guilty of that. You know, we're all guilty of that. Okay. Next slide, please. Thank you. So, The new moon in Gemini, let's go over it. Sunday, June 14th at 10:54 p.m. The sun and the moon unite at 24 degrees and 3 minutes of Gemini. So if you know anything about astrology, go ahead and look up where Gemini at 24 degrees Gemini is in your chart. And if there's any planets or angles or anything like that in that vicinity, that will give you some more insight on how that's going to affect you personally. And not only that, what you can also glean from that is what house it's in personally for you. Okay. Because for like Geminis, it's in the first house because it's a new moon for Geminis and so on and so forth. But that's the general sense. But in a personal sense, look in your chart to see exactly where that new moon is located and what it's activating. It's fascinating. So Gemini is an air sign and it's ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication, the mind, information, and ideas. So Gemini rules communication, voice, writing, speaking, ideas, learning, curiosity, local community, short trips, can even mean siblings, and the stories we tell ourselves about who we are. When a new moon falls in Gemini, the cosmic invitation is start fresh in how you communicate. Plant seeds around your ideas. Begin a new chapter in how you learn and share. Open a new conversation that needs to happen. And I've been saying that a lot in the readings, you know, make sure you say the thing, do the thing, be the thing, think the thing, you know? So, with that being said, what makes this one unique? There are 4 things layered on top of this lunation that make it really special. Okay, so let's go over it. First, it's a supermoon. The moon is perigee, and what that means is its closest point to the earth. So this lunation is actually louder. You're going to feel it more intensely in your body, your emotions, your energy field. That amplification is a gift. Your intentions carry even more energetic charge. Now think about it. You know, the moon has a very strong effect on everything on this planet, including anything that's water, like the bodies of water, the tides. Without the moon, we would have chaotic seas. The moon levels that out. It brings in the tides and out, you know, and out. The ebb and flow is because of the moon. And we're 78% water. And if it affects the oceans and any body of water, it's going to affect this body of water, yours. So think about that. And with this new moon being so close to the earth, it's a lot louder and a lot more energetic than we're used to. So this is why we call it a supermoon. So second is Uranus and Gemini. So Uranus entered Gemini in April of this year, and it's staying for 8 years. This new moon on the 14th is the very first Gemini new moon since Uranus moved in. So the seeds you plant right now are activating the first chapter of an 8-year reinvention of your voice, your ideas, and how you share yourself with the world. This is historic. So plant accordingly. Okay? Third, Venus is entering Leo. Venus moves into Leo just one day before the new moon on June 13th. So make sure you check out the freaking weekend because that's a hoot with all this energy that's going on. We've got the Venus moving into Leo on Saturday, and then we have the new moon on Sunday. Whew. Wow. Wow. So Leo says, I deserve to be seen. I am bold. I am radiant. So plant seeds around your creative expression, your heart's courage to be visible, and love that is bold enough to declare itself. I mean, you want to talk about the heat heating up. I mean, this is when the heat goes up to like 110, figuratively and literally. You know what I mean? And Venus in Leo is passion. That's when the love bug gets you. So you better watch out. All right. So then we have fourth, And the last one is Mercury is pre-retrograde in its shadow. So Mercury enters its pre-retrograde shadow zone on the 13th also. Mercury goes direct on June 29th, though, in Cancer. So themes that arise now in the next 2 weeks will be revisited during that retrograde. So plant your seeds with awareness. What you begin now may need a second look, and that's okay. Some things need to go through the retrograde to come out even stronger, okay? Love doing this. So, working with the new moon. What needs to go? And what do you want to grow? So, what's a release during a new moon? Scattered thinking and mental overwhelm. I'm going to talk a lot about grounding in my lives and in my readings, especially when you can go outside at any time, even when it's raining, and go and ground. This will help that mental overwhelm, okay? Stories that no longer represent who you are. I just kind of went through this today. I went through a similar situation today, okay? Conversations you've been avoiding, you got to have them. And this is a great time to do it. You know, when we had, I think it was the full moon in Sagittarius, it was not a good time to speak because Sagittarius is always putting their foot in their mouth, all right? Wouldn't have been a good time. Now, however, is a good time to have the conversation. Second guessing your ideas before they even begin. Yeah, we're all guilty of that. Fear. Gotta have it. Gotta overcome it. Okay? The noise that drowns out your inner voice. Just had something like that happen again today. Unbelievable. Overcommitting and spreading yourself too thin. Again, you know, we don't have to say yes to everything. It's okay to say no. It really is. Okay? Release the fear of speaking up and being truly heard. Enough is enough. Stand up on your soapbox. If you get cabbage thrown at you, well, then at least you said what you had to say. You know what I mean? They're not going to put you in the stockade. Fuck it. You got to say it. And with that, with Venus moving into Leo, you know, I mean, it's just like, So release old beliefs that tell you your voice doesn't matter. You know, it's time to let go of that kind of shit. And this is the perfect time to do it at a Gemini new moon, that's for sure. So what's a plant is your authentic voice. Say what you mean. Start a new creative or communication project. Align connections with inspiring people, not people that fucking drag you down or tell you, oh, you really, that's what you want to do? You know what I mean? Keep people around that inspire you, not drain you. A commitment to learning something new. I'm kind of doing this right now. Is kind of like, I guess how you can say it is like, I'm grabbing books that I bought and never read before. You know, like astrology books. And I just got them to have them. And someday I'll read them. Well, that someday is today. You know, I was just going through some of these books and going, okay, I can read this one. I could do this one. I want to research this. I want to research that. I mean, I've been doing tarot and astrology for so long. I've learned this. You're never a master at it. You're always learning something new. You're always learning a different angle. You know, it's incredible. It's incredible that you don't stagnate in this kind of profession. You just keep learning. And I am feeling like a sponge these days, okay? Clarity in how you express your truth. Even if they're going to hiss at you, if you speak your truth, you get clarity because you said it, you know? New pathways for sharing your knowledge and gifts. And make sure you plan intentions that align with your mind, heart, and you take action on it. Because Gemini is about movement. Okay? So, here's what I want you to do on Sunday night, if you can. Okay? Take 10 minutes. Light a candle. Get a pad and a piece, get a pen and a pad or your journal or whatever, and write your intentions in the present tense. I used to have a band called Present Tense. Killer. Absolutely killer band. And write it in the present tense as if it's already true. Okay? So, the free guide's in the chat right now. It's 6 pages. It's everything you need. It's completely free. And it's my gift to you for this chat. It's available now. Okay? So, I want you to check for the next section. We're going to go over all the 12 signs. And I want you to check 3 placements for your most complete picture. That's your sun sign, because that's your core identity. Your moon sign, that's your emotional makeup, your needs, what you need. And your rising sign, that's your life path and how others see you. If you don't know your moon and rising sign, link in the chat to book a reading, and we will figure that out together. All right? Everything's in my link tree too. Did I put my link tree in there? If I didn't, I'll do it right quick. How about that? I thought I did. Oh no, that was for the free guide. So if you didn't get the free guide, make sure you do that too. All right. So as we're logging in and doing all of that, we're going to get ready to start doing all the signs. Lovely. How is this new moon going to affect you? And you know what? While I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do our numbers. Okay. Let's see. Damn. Let's see. Where are we? Oh, damn it. All right. Very good. Finally got it. Jesus. That's my link tree. Boom. Boom. Go ahead and click that for readings, all of the things, classes, all of that. So let's do it, Vibe Tribe. We're going to let's get angel numbers for this new moon. These, I believe, you will see from now until probably next week, till the next midweek reset. All right. So let's get some angel numbers. What do we have? It's so weird to do it over that portion of because I got like an L-shaped desk. It's so weird to do it on this side. To do it on this side. All right. So our angel numbers for this new moon are 1010, baby. Success, completion, and payoff. So pay attention to the number 10. Any 10s. You focus on success and completion. Again, just like I was saying, for writing your intentions, is write them in the present tense, like you already got them. Thank you for that beautiful car. Thank you for that beautiful boyfriend. Thank you for that beautiful pay raise, and so on and so forth. It made me so happy. All right. Let's get a message from our guides before we start oh my God, are you kidding me? Before we start the 12 astrology signs, look at that. The Chariot. Movement. Exactly what we need at this time for this new moon. Beautiful energy. Look at how beautiful that card is. Look at that. Look at all the stars. I want you to pay attention. Go out about another hour. I don't know when the sun sets around here, Eastern Daylight Time, at about 9:20, 9:30. Isn't that great? I remember bitching about that the sun was already dark at 5 o'clock. I mean, hallelujah. Wow, what a difference. But the Chariot shows success. And they want me to pay attention. They want me to bring your attention to the horses here, the black and the white horses that are pulling the Chariot. Because without the both of them, we really can't get to where we're going as fast as we want to. The success doesn't happen unless there's some kind of balance or cooperation. I want you to pay attention to that message with this new moon. For this new moon, you move, you say the thing. You vocalize. Work on your third eye, your throat chakra. Say it. Wish it. All those stars, they're drawing my attention to go back to what I was talking about, and I got distracted. But I want you to go outside at sunset and go ahead and check out Venus and Jupiter together in the sky. Fantastic. And it reminds me of these two right here, because that's what it looks like in the sky. Beautiful. So focus on success. The chariot almost solidifies, I guess you can say, or basically it's payoff, it's success, it's completion, it's hit. The chariot is reaching the finish line. It's beautiful energy. And Gemini, that influence is all about communication and how fast your success comes on how much you declare it. I declare my success. I am ready for my success. I welcome in my success. I am worthy of it. I am releasing what no longer works for me. I'm releasing assholes from my friend list. Outskis. You know what I mean? It's liberating, I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah, definitely say it. I don't smoke anymore, so if I'm getting verklempt, y'all got something to say, you know? Happens every time. All right, so let's go ahead and do everyone's horoscope. Let's start with Aries. Aries, this new moon lands in your third house, the zone of communication, ideas, writing, and local connections. Something about how you speak, share, and express yourself is getting a powerful reset right now. So a new project, conversation, or creative idea that's been waiting in the wings gets its green light under this lunation. Whether it's a blog, a podcast, a business pitch, or simply speaking up in your relationships, the universe is saying your voice matters, use it now. Also, with Uranus in Gemini, this is a part of an 8-year evolution and how you think and communicate. The seeds you plant now are not just for the next 28 days. They're planting the foundation for your next chapter of expression. That's powerful. So Aries, your ritual is this. Write one message you've been holding back. Write it just for yourself first. Then decide if it's time to send it. Yeah, don't send it before you ask yourself, is this what I should do? I take no responsibility for anyone's wrong turns, okay? So, your affirmation for this new moon is I speak clearly, boldly, and confidently. My voice creates positive change. I love that. It's time to speak your truth. Beautiful. Aries, let's move on to Taurus. And this is happening in your second house. And it's activating your money, income, self-worth, and values. This is a powerful fresh start in your relationship with abundance and what you believe you deserve. Knowing your worth. So this can come in forms of new income streams, new ideas around earning. Maybe you're ready to start that side hustle. Maybe you've gotten a good lead on something like that. A shift in how you price your offerings or value your time. Maybe if you're a business owner, it's time to up them prices. You know, do it gradually. There's nothing wrong with that. People don't even blink at that stuff, really. So, all of this is seeding for you right now. If you've been undercharging, underselling, or simply not owning your worth, this new moon is your cosmic correction. Yee. And sometimes that comes as a slap in the face. But Taurus, you know ahead of time. So your ritual is write down 3 ways you will honor your value this week, financially, energetically, or emotionally. Okay? And your affirmation is, I am worthy of abundance. Money flows to me easily and in unexpected ways. I love that. Let's all say it together. I am worthy of abundance. Money flows to me easily and in unexpected ways. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Taurus, work on your worth, baby. All right. Gemini, well, this is happening in your first house, and happy birthday, of course. This is your new moon. The sun and the moon unite in your first house of self, identity, and personal power. This is the most potent personal reset of your entire year. Something about who you are is upgrading. How you show up, how you present yourself, how you move through the world, all of it is being reborn. Something old is falling away, and something new is emerging. Step into it without apology. The universe designed this moment just for you. And with Uranus in your sign for the next 8 years, you are beginning a decade-long reinvention. This new moon is the first activation of that era. The seeds you plant about who you are becoming will shape the next chapter of your life. This is huge, Gemini. Remember this point in time. Okay? Your ritual is look in a mirror and say your name aloud. Then say, I am becoming. I am ready. I am exactly where I need to be. Your affirmation, and this is powerful, I am reborn. I step fully into the most authentic, powerful version of myself. God damn. Hot. And feel free, everybody, to go ahead and if you like those affirmations, if they pull to you, take them. You know what I mean? So happy birthday, Gemini, if you're a new moon baby, and take advantage of this new moon. Get your nails done, get your hair did, that kind of stuff. All right, Gemini? Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, this is happening in your 12th house. This is the sacred zone of solitude, spirituality, dreams, and healing. This is a deeply inward new beginning. Something is completing behind the scenes to prepare you for what's coming. And I always say that this is a time to clear out the mental clutter, especially the patterns that we picked up as, children. This is not a time to push outward. It's a time to go inward. Rest, journal, meditate, and release what no longer belongs in your story. The 12th house is the womb before the birth. Okay? I love that. What you clear right now creates space for the explosion of energy that comes when Jupiter activates your sign next month. Okay? So, Jupiter is actually exiting your sign because at the end of this month, it's entering into Leo. So, you've got this moment. It's coming. How you doing, Rose? Welcome. Jupiter enters Leo on June 30th, setting up the Cancer new moon in July in your first house. So there it is. But you can't receive what's coming if you're still holding on what's old. Use this new moon to lovingly let it go. This is it, Cancers. So again, it's not an outward push, it's an inward thrust, okay? Ooh, yikes. All right, so your ritual is spend 20 minutes in silence, light a candle, ask, what am I being asked to release to prepare for this next chapter? My mind went instantly to the gutter, every single time. You know what? I'm going to be 57 in July. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. And I still have that third grade mentality. As soon as I say something, it goes right to the gutter. You know what I mean? I don't know. So anyway, Cancer, your affirmation is, I release with love. I create space for miracles. My next chapter is already written. I'm telling you, sometimes these affirmations just hit, boy, Say them all the time. The Cancer, get ready, because you're going to be birthing something new, okay? Now, Leo. Oh, Leo. Leo. This new moon activates your 11th house of community, friendships, your social circles, and your biggest long-term dreams. And Venus is going to enter your sign, and the universe is rolling out the red carpet for us. All right. I like that. So welcome in new friendships, new collaborations, new communities that align with who you are becoming. All of this is seeding right now. Pay attention to who enters your orbit over the next 2 weeks. Speak your biggest visions out loud, and I have been. I have been. Let the people around you know what you are building. Okay? But also in that vein, don't talk about your ideas. Let your ideas be born into the world, and then you can talk about them. Okay? Ooh, thanks, Jess, for the gifts. I keep forgetting that you can do that on YouTube. Pretty cool. Thanks for the jewels. I like the jewels. What is it? Stars and hearts. Okay, all right, floating hearts. Pretty cool. All right, so Leo, with Jupiter about to enter Leo on June 30th as well, you are standing at the threshold of one of the most expansive years of your life. I'll take it. This new moon in your 11th house is planting the social and community seeds that Jupiter will supercharge. Who do you want beside you for what's coming? That's a loaded question. That really is a loaded question for me. So our ritual is write down the names of 3 people who need to know about your vision. Reach out to one of them this week. Yeah. Share it. This almost is like, as soon as you reach out, it's almost like the connection is made, and then you go ahead and it launches you or propels you to the next step. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty cool. Our affirmation is this: I am surrounded by aligned, loving, inspired people who celebrate and elevate me. That's right. Because I'm sick of being around people that envy me when there's nothing to envy. You know what I mean? But they still, I don't know what it is. Like, people want what you got. I ain't got much. You know what I mean? I ain't got much. But, come on. I want to align with people that share the same kind of vision and want to work towards helping each other instead of, wearing a mask. And then as soon as your back is turned, give you an old Julius Caesar, I don't think so. And we don't allow that to happen, kings and queens. Fix your fucking crown. All right, we're moving on to Virgo. Virgo in the house. This is happening in your 10th house. Holy shit. This is all about career, reputation, your legacy, and public standing. This is a professional new beginning. Something about your work in the world is getting a fresh start and a powerful upgrade. A new direction, new title, new project, or new public identity is seeding. This is the new moon to get clear about your mission and let people see your work. If you've been hiding, playing small, or waiting to feel ready, the cosmos says, show up now. Okay, that's your cue. With Uranus in the sector of your chart that governs career developments through the lens of Gemini themes, your personal reinvention over the next 8 years is deeply connected to communication, information, and how you share your expertise. This new moon plants the first seed of that evolution. So, your ritual is write down your professional legacy statement, not your job title, your legacy. What do you want to be known for? Oh boy. Now I could write a 3-page treatment on that. And I have to say that I'm pretty much well on my way, if you ask me. But your affirmation this new moon is, I am seen, valued, and recognized for the unique gifts I bring to the world. Again, Lots of Virgos could be changing career paths, opening up to a different line of work, maybe getting a raise, allowing yourself to level up in every way, shape, or form. So this is kind of like the launch point for everybody. That's basically what it seems like, all right? So Virgo, there it is. Let's move on to Libra. Libra. The Gemini New Moon activates your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, travel, spirituality, and expanding your worldview. New horizons are calling. This is a beginning of a chapter that takes you far beyond where you currently stand. A course, a journey, a mentor, a philosophy, a belief system that changes everything. This is seeding right now. Your mind is ready to grow bigger than your current circumstances. Say yes to anything that stretches your understanding of what is possible. And because this is a fellow air sign, you and Gemini are deeply connected. This new moon is your 9th house. It's amplified by Uranus and Gemini, meaning the next 8 years will bring some of the most revolutionary and unexpected expansions of your mind and worldview you've ever experienced. That's some pretty heavy stuff right there, boys and girls. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, here's your ritual, Libra. Identify one subject you've always wanted to study or explore, and take one small action this week to begin it. Like I said, I have been in that mood of learning something new. I want to learn something new. And I'm on it. I got my book list for the summer, boy. It's growing by the day. Your affirmation for this new moon, Libra, is my world is expanding. I am open to new beliefs, new places, and new levels of understanding. Wow. Higher learning, higher yearning, and you get it. All right, Libra, we're moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, this is happening in your 8th house. And of course, the 8th house for me is always about healing, but it also means so many other things. It's the most transformative, deep, and powerful zone of your chart. This house governs shared finances. It also, believe it or not, also intimacy, vulnerability, and profound psychological transformation. New beginnings here go deep, and that's why I look at it as a house of healing, okay? This is a powerful time to have the conversation you've been avoiding about money, power, or intimacy. To set new terms in a shared financial situation, to allow yourself to be seen at a deeper level in a relationship. The 8th house rewards courage and authenticity. With Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, your traditional ruling planet is doing its deep collective work. And this new moon is in your 8th house, is perfectly aligned with that energy. So something is dying to be reborn. Let it. Trust the transformation that is already underway. So your ritual is write a letter to the version of yourself that is ready to be released. Thank them, then burn it or tear it up. It's time to release the old you, Scorpio. Again, you rise from the ashes. You are also the phoenix, just not the scorpion, okay? Your affirmation is, I embrace transformation. I trust the process. Something powerful is being reborn in me right now. I love that. That's so powerful. And it's so you, Scorpio. So you. All right, next, Sagittarius. This is all about relationships, partnerships, your one-on-one relationships. Beautiful energy, Sagittarius. Get ready for this, okay? This is activating the 7th house. The 7th house of partnerships. It could be romantic, business, and all close one-on-one connections. A fresh start in how you relate to others is seeding right now. Something in your relationship world is beginning a new chapter. New relationships are entering, existing ones are deepening, or old patterns in how you partner are being released. Pay close attention to who shows up in your life over the next 2 weeks. There are no accidents. The 7th house under a new moon is one of the most powerful indicators of relationship beginning. So pay attention to that, singles. Get ready to mingle. With Jupiter, your ruling planet, about to leave Cancer and enter Leo on June 30th, you are on the very threshold of a new 12-year growth cycle beginning. This new moon in your 7th house is planting the relational seeds that Jupiter in Leo will help you grow. So, who do you want to walk into the next chapter with? Just like Leo. Ritual, maybe it is a Leo. Your ritual is write down 5 qualities you want in your ideal partner. business, romantic, or friendship. Be specific and read it out loud. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that too. Shoot. Okay. Affirmation is I attract aligned, loving, powerful partnerships into my life. I am a magnet for beautiful connections. Yeah, I'm stealing that fucking affirmation too. Again, feel free to cherry pick on any of these signs. All right. So, damn, Sagittarius, the heat is on. I swear to God. Wait till this weekend. Again, check out the freaking weekend. That's dropping tomorrow morning because it's hot, baby. All right. We're going to go now to Capricorn, and this is all about your 6th house of health, daily routines, work habits, and how you organize your life. This is a reset of the systems that support you. Small but powerful new beginnings are seeding in the details of your everyday. A new health regimen, a new morning routine, a new approach to how you manage your work, a new organization system, whatever feels most out of alignment in your daily life right now is exactly where this new moon wants to plant seeds. And here's why this matters so much right now. The full moon on June 29th will be in your sign, Capricorn, and that is only 15 days away. The seeds you plant at this new moon in your 6th house will bloom at that full moon in a very personal and very visible way. So build the foundation now, okay? Your ritual is choose one daily habit you will begin tomorrow. Write it down with a specific time and commit to it for the next 28 days. I'm telling you, you could change your life in 28 days. And in 3 months, you won't even recognize your life, okay? Capricorn, your affirmation is this. My daily habits align with my highest vision. I build my dream one intentional action at a time. I like that too. I got the hiccups. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. This is happening in your 5th house of creativity, joy, romance, and play. All right, let's do it. So this Gemini new moon lands in your 5th house of creativity, joy, romance, children, and self-expression. The universe is giving you permission and an energetic green light to play, to create, to experience joy without one fucking apology. A new creative project, a new romantic spark, a new experience of what it feels like to be fully alive and expressive. You know, when you were a little kid and didn't have bills to pay. This is what is seeding right now. The 5th house under a new moon is one of the most joyful and inspired activations in astrology. So let yourself feel it, because if you're not Aquarius, guess what? You're fucking up. So let's do something about that. With Pluto in your side, doing deep transformational work on your identity, the 5th house activation is a reminder that your power is not just in your intellect and your vision. It is also in your creativity and your capacity for joy. So let this new moon seed both. Okay? Have fun. Because if you're not having fun, say it with me, kids, you're fucking up. So your ritual is this. Do something purely fun today. Not productive, not useful, just joyful. Give yourself that gift, Aquarius, all right? And your affirmation for this new moon is, I give myself full permission to create, to play, and experience joy. My happiness is sacred. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love that for you. Have some fun, Aquarius. Last but not least, Pisces. This new moon is happening in your 4th house, and it's the most personal, private, and foundational zone of your chart. This is your home, your family, your roots, your emotional safety, and the inner world from which everything else in your life is built. A fresh start in your home environment, or your family dynamics, or your emotional foundation is seeding. This might look like a literal change in your living situation, a healing in a family relationship, or a deep internal shift in how you feel safe in this world. With the North Node currently in your sign, The universe has its cosmic spotlight pointed directly at you, Pisces. Hello. And your destiny path is lit. This new moon in your fourth house is asking you to build the emotional home internally and externally from which your next chapter will launch. The foundation matters. Build it with intention. And I want you to really, really, really think about this. The foundation matters. Because if you build your home, your family, your foundation on shaky ground, boys and girls, eventually the littlest quake will knock it off balance, will knock it off foundation. And then you see the tower. Then you got the tower. Okay? So the foundation matters. So build it with intention. So your ritual for this new moon is spend time in your physical home today. Clean, clear, or rearrange one space. As you do it, set an intention for the energy you want to cultivate there. I'm going to tell you something. I've been watching a lot of feng shui shorts on TikTok, and I do so much. I do so much that little things in my home, like the small, little cluttered pile of bills, is so bad. Like, here's a new thing I learned. Empty bottles in your kitchen, whether it be vases, water bottles, or anything like that, empty jugs, like milk jugs or something like that, that steals abundance from you. I'm finding out why I'm broke. I just got water bottles and shoes right at the front door. I don't understand that. It's just like, okay, ancient art of feng shui. Where am I supposed to fucking put my shoes? And if you walk into my door, there's like 20 pairs of shoes there, Where am I supposed to put those shoes? I don't know. It's just something, I'm going with. Okay. So I am safe. Your affirmations are, Pisces, I am safe. I am grounded. I am building a life that feels like home to my soul. Oh, I love that. Let's all say it together. All right. I am safe. I am grounded. I am building a life that feels like home to my soul. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. And I hope you do too. All right. So, all right, everybody, boys and girls, let's get ready to meditate. We are going to do our new moon meditation. And I'm going to tell you something. I ran through this a couple times and holy shit. I'm going to tell you right now, folks, find a comfy place. Make this special for yourself, okay? Just don't do it while you're driving. For God's sakes, don't listen to it while you're driving, okay? So, give yourself that space to move. Go lay down. If you want to lay down while you're doing this meditation, go ahead. If you want to sit upright, I believe we're actually going to be sitting upright. So get comfortable though, all right? Before we start, I want to go ahead. And you know how we do. Before we start the meditation, I just have a paranoia. Oh, look at that. Average view duration right now is 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Remember, pay attention to the 10/10s. Unbelievable. There it is right there. I'm going to take a picture of it and post it on the... Oh, now it's 10:19. Oh, well, I guess that's good, but it was 10:10. All right, so everybody, drop me, let me know if the voice and the music, you can both hear them at a level that's balanced. You know how I am. I just get a little paranoid that it's not gonna be leveled. That's the old musician in me. Not the old musician, that's the musician in me. Are the levels correct? Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. Again, we want the music to be in the background but not overpowering, and we want the voice to be right in your face and not so much screaming in your ear. All right, so let me know in the chat if everything's good so we can go ahead and start. Fair chance I'm gonna fall asleep during meditation. Hey. Fair chance says it's okay. I'm not offended. Your body won't be either. You know what I mean? If you fall asleep during meditation, that means it did its job. It relaxed you. Sounds beautiful? Okay, let's do it. Everybody, let's get comfortable. We've done the work tonight. We have learned. We have explored. We've gone deep. And now, I want to give you something different. Something you can carry in your body, not just your mind. So, if you are able, find a comfortable position right now. Sit up tall if you can, feet flat on the floor, hands resting gently in your lap. Or if you're lying down, this is perfect too. Close your eyes. And if you can't close your eyes, it's all right. Simply soften your gaze. Let everything in front of you slightly go out of focus. Now take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, all the way in. Fill your lungs completely. Let your belly expand. Let your chest rise. Hold it gently at the top. And now let it go. A long, slow exhale through your mouth. Release the day. Release the week. Release every thought that has been competing for your attention. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Let your hands feel heavy and warm. Take another slow, deep breath. In through the nose. Feel the cool air entering your body, traveling all the way down into the very bottom of your lungs. Hold it and release, warm and slow, out through your mouth. One more time. This time as you breathe in, imagine you're breathing in pure silver light, moonlight, cool, soft and luminous. It enters at the crown of your head and travels gently down through your entire body, illuminating every cell, filling every dark corner with quiet, radiant light. As you exhale, everything that is heavy, everything that is tangled, everything that does not belong to you releases. Just flows out with the breath, effortlessly, completely. Continue to breathe normally. No need to rush. Let your breathing, focus on your breathing, the ebb and the flow of it, like waves coming in on the beach. Now I want you to imagine that you are somewhere very special. You are standing in an open field at night. The air is warm and soft, like the air on a perfect summer evening. There is a gentle breeze moving through your hair, like the breath of something ancient and kind. The ground beneath your feet is soft earth, cool and dark. And you can feel it supporting you completely. With every breath, Feel your feet sinking just slightly deeper into that earth, rooting, grounding, anchoring you here. Now look up. The sky above you is the most extraordinary shade of deep dark blue. The color of the universe itself. And it is absolutely filled with stars, thousands of them, hundreds of thousands, each one pulsing, breathing, alive. You have been here before, not in this body perhaps, but something in you recognizes this sky. Something in you remembers that you belong to it. And tonight, you notice something extraordinary. There is no moon in the sky. No crescent, no sliver, no glow on the horizon. The moon is dark tonight. She is invisible. And yet, you can feel her. Like a heartbeat, just beyond what you can see. Like the held breath before a song begins. She is here. She is always here. This is the new moon, the most fertile, most powerful, most potent moment of the entire lunar cycle. Not the full blaze of the full moon, but something deeper, something quieter, something that holds more power than brightness ever could. This is the dark womb of creation. This is where everything begins. As you stand in this field, you notice something at the far edge of it, a light. Not harsh or blinding, but soft, luminous. It pulses gently, rhythmically, like something breathing. Like something has been waiting for you. The light is silver and gold, threaded through with the faintest iridescent blue, and it seems to be calling you. Not with words, but with a feeling. A warmth in your chest. A gentle pull like a tide, drawing you forward. So you begin to walk toward it. Feel your feet moving through the soft grass. Feel the warm night air moving around you. With every step, you feel lighter. With every step, the weight of the ordinary world falls away just a little more. And as you get closer, you realize that the light is a doorway, an archway formed entirely of light, shimmering and alive. And on either side of it, there are beings, angels or guides, or the loving presence of the universe given form. Whatever feels true and right and real to you, that is what they are. They are tall and luminous, and they radiate a warmth that you can feel from 20 feet away. A warmth that moves into your chest and loosens something there that has been tight for a very long time. They see you, not the version of you that worries, not the version of you that doubts, not the version of you that holds back or plays small or has forgotten what it is to feel completely and wholly loved. They see your soul, the eternal, blazing, magnificent part of you, and they are smiling. You walk to the doorway and pause at the threshold. One of the beings gently places a hand at your heart. You feel it. A warmth, a recognition, a current of pure love flowing from their touch into the center of your chest. Welcome home. You've been expected. You step through the doorway, and as you cross the threshold, you feel like something begins to shift. The air here is different, cleaner, lighter, as if it exists at a higher frequency than ordinary air. And breathing it is like drinking from the clearest water you have ever tasted. You look down at yourself and you see it around your body like a second skin, like layers of old clothing that no longer fit. There is darkness. Not the beautiful darkness of the new moon, not the fertile darkness of possibility, but the heavy, dull, gray weight of things that have accumulated. Old fears, old stories. The voice that says you're too much or not enough, that your words don't matter, that speaking up will cost you something you can't afford to lose. Conversations you swallowed instead of spoke. Ideas you buried before they could be rejected. The version of you that learned to stay small, stay quiet, keep the real thing hidden just in case. See all of it clinging to you like fog, like something that was never truly yours, but you've been carrying for a very long time. Now the beings of light move around you, gently, reverently. Their hands, their energy, their presence moves through that dark layer, and where they touch it, it dissolves. Like ice meeting sunlight. Like fog meeting a warm morning. It simply releases. I want you now to help them. Think right now of one thing you've been carrying that is not yours to carry anymore. One story, one fear, one old wound around your voice, your worth, your right to be heard, your right to begin again Just let it surface. Whatever it is, don't judge it. Don't explain it. Just let it be there. And then take a breath in. And on the exhale, let it go. Feel it lifting, moving away from you, traveling upward, dissolving into the luminous air, transformed by the angels around you into pure light. This is not your story anymore. That is not your weight anymore. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, let the next layer go. Maybe it's a relationship that drained you. Maybe it is a version of yourself you have been apologizing for. Maybe it's the exhaustion of trying to be understood by people who were never meant to understand you. Whatever it is, breathe it out. Release it into the light. One more time. This one, the deepest one. Take a deep breath in. The thing you barely let yourself think about. The wound you carry so quietly that most people don't even know it's there. Let it come to the surface. Just long enough to be seen and held and loved by you and by everything here that loves you. Breathe in and release. Feel the lightness. Feel how much space there is inside you now. How much room. The beings of light surround you completely, and from their hands, from their energy, from the very air they inhabit, they pour a healing light into that open space. Golden and warm and ancient. It flows into every empty place the old stories left behind. It fills every corner that fear once lived in. And now it moves into your throat, the seat of your voice, your communication, your Gemini power, and it heals what has been hurt there. Feel it, the warmth at your throat, the opening, like a flower that has been closed for a very long time, quietly beginning to open. One of the beings of light takes your hand and leads you gently to the center of this realm. And there, in the very heart of this luminous space, is a garden. Unlike any garden you have seen in the waking world, the flowers here are made of starlight. The leaves hold drops of moonlight like silver dew. The earth is the richest, darkest, most fertile earth you have ever seen, and it pulses gently with a light of its own. This new moon garden. This is where intentions are planted at the most powerful moment, in the most sacred space, with the most loving witnesses. That being of light places something in your hands. You look down. It's a seed. But this is no ordinary seed. This seed is made of light and intention. It holds inside it everything you most deeply desire, everything your soul has been calling for, everything that has been trying to be born through you in this new cycle. Maybe you already know what it is. A project, a relationship, a way of showing up in the world, a conversation that needs to happen, a chapter of your life that is ready to begin. Or maybe you simply hold the seed and feel it. Feel its warmth. Feel it pulsing against your palm with a tiny heartbeat. Already certain, already sure, already knowing exactly what it is meant to become. This is your Gemini New Moon seed, the seed of your voice, your ideas, your authentic expression, your next chapter. Now you kneel in this garden, in this sacred luminous earth, and make a small hollow with your hands. Place the seed inside of it, gently with both hands, like you're placing something infinitely precious into safekeeping. Cover it with the dark, fertile earth and feel the warmth against your palms. Now place both hands flat on the ground above where you planted it and speak your intention, silently or aloud, in present tense, as if it is already true. Not I want, not I hope, but I am. I have, I create, I speak, I receive, I begin. Feel the earth receive it. Feel the seed receive it. Feel the entire garden and every luminous being here witness it. And then from above, the sky opens. A soft silver rain of moonlight, of new moon energy, the most concentrated creative force in the cosmos, falls gently upon your seed, upon your intention, upon everything you have just planted. It is done. It is real. It is held. You rise to your feet and turn to the beings of light around you, and you feel gratitude. You are grateful to be alive in this moment. Grateful for this body, this vessel, this extraordinary, complicated, beautiful life that brought you here, to this night, to this new moon, to this exact moment of beginning again. The beings of light place their hands at your heart one final time, and they pour into you one last gift. A deep, unshakable knowing that you are never alone, that you are always supported, that the universe has known your name since before you were born, and it is on your side, working on your behalf always. Even in the moments when you cannot feel it, especially then. You walk back through the luminous archway, back into the night field, and as you cross the threshold, you notice something. You feel different, lighter, cleaner, more yourself than you've felt in a long time. And the stars above you seem brighter. And somewhere deep in the center of your chest, there is a warmth that was not there before. A small, steady light, your seed, already growing, already becoming. Now, very gently, begin to feel the weight of your body again. 5. Feel the chair beneath you or the floor or the bed, wherever you are. 4. Feel it solid and real and supportive. 3. Gently wiggle your toes and fingers. 2. Take a slow, deep breath, the deepest one yet, filling your lungs completely, and on the exhale, let out a sound if you want to, a sigh, a release, whatever wants to come. 1. Take your time, and when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Well, welcome back, everybody. Boy, we sure journeyed there, didn't we? Wow. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that immensely and unconditionally, and I hope it helped you release. Because again, this new moon in Gemini is teaching us one thing. It's time to plant those seeds of intention. Again, and I said this at the beginning of the freaking weekend, and you'll be able to see that tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And I was talking about, look at nature around you. Look at what it's doing right now. Look what it's doing. It's doing its one thing. 4 months ago, you could have said, there's nothing that's growing here. Nothing at all. There's no life whatsoever. It's done. It's gone. That's it. But right now, it's blooming. Absolutely, positively blooming with as much force and bloom as it can. And with just the right ingredients, with just enough warmth and enough sunlight and enough water and nice fertile earth, whatever it is you have planted is just bursting into life. That's what I want you to do. I want you to eliminate the excuses you make that stop you from blooming. Because from the universe's perspective, you didn't fall asleep, did you, Rose? From the universe's perspective, you have everything you need. But we blame the world. We blame, it's the universe. It's because of my mother. It's because of this. It's because of that. It's because of my old relationship. And it's not. It's you. It's your time to bloom. And you have all the ingredients. Take a good look around you. If you don't see the ingredients in front of you, you're not looking properly. You have it there. Stop saying, I don't have it, and start saying, I have it. It's that easy to change your perspective that quickly. And then you watch how life unfolds for you and how you bloom. So get out of your goddamn way. Again, like I've been repeating, say the thing, do the thing, be the thing. It is necessary for you to do that right now, I'm sorry, it's really hot in here. And it's a good thing I'm not taking off article of clothing as the meditation. You come back from meditation and I'm completely nude, just like, it's hot in here, folks. But yeah, it definitely is hot in here because the vibe is on fire. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for watching. Almost fell asleep, but I made it through. Let's give Rose a round of applause. That's good. That's good. And I hope it helped. So again, the new moon guide, free, is there, available for you. So go ahead and grab yours. It's, of course, going to be available. If you're watching on the replay, all my links are in the Linktree link that I put in the chat too. And again, thank you so much for watching this new moon live. I appreciate you and thank you for being here. And we are going to say adieu. Don't forget, watch The Freaking Weekend. That drops tomorrow morning. That'll give you more insight on how your weekend's going to go. And it's going to be a doozy because this is when everything comes marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Hey, when the saints go march. Okay, that's enough. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I love you all. And yeah, I will see you soon. So I guess I should close out the broadcast after I see it on the replay because there's a delay, and I just don't want to cut it off. So again, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Go ahead and hit that like, follow, subscribe, do all that stuff. I'm available for readings in person at the Circle of Light here in Fredonia, New York. If you're local, come on down. And taking a bow, yes. And yeah. Have a great weekend, everybody. And enjoy this new moon. I'm going to be on a steamboat on Chautauqua Lake doing readings in a windy environment, doing tarot cards. I'll be, maybe I'll go live from there. Who knows? I'm going to be busy. So I guess it's rain or shine. We'll see. Everything works out in my favor, just like it does for you. All right. So everybody, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you soon.